Hi, um, my name is Amber, and I have something that I want to talk to you guys about. Something that might help you guys. So, I heard that a lot of people have been going through so much, and especially with the whole virus and with everything that's been going on with people and people's past that they're scared to talk about. So, I want to help by talking about mine. So, it's really hard for me to talk about it because it's been a long time since I've actually talked to the public about it, or maybe at all. The last time someone tried to get me to talk public about it, I ran off outside crying. So I'm here to help you guys. Let's talk about, let's see, how things started off. So it was really hard for me when I was younger. I had the things that happened to me. I don't know if this is allowed to talk about in public or anything. I mean, don't let your kids hear it because it's sad and not appropriate. But anyone, any man, any girl, any boy, any woman, for that matter, anybody who's gone through this too, I'm hoping that this would help. So, when I was little, I was abused and I was sexually assaulted and raped. I didn't really have a good childhood, especially after that. I was put in foster care. Was in foster care for 12 years, put up for adoption at age 11. Been there since I was 7. I've been through a lot just like everybody else. So I want to tell you guys that I know it might be hard to talk about being abused, being bullied, being sexually assaulted, raped, being homeless for that matter, losing family members, losing yourself, um, not being able to have the life that you wanted in the first place. So I just want to let you know you're not alone. We all been there, and it's scary. It's a scary sight. It's a scary place. Like I said, I've been there. I literally almost harmed myself. I People didn't believe me. I kept it hidden. Um, that's why we can't talk because people won't listen. And no matter how many times we talk or say something, we lose our voice, and we weren't able to put it out there because, again, people wouldn't listen. So, the many times in the past, I hid it. I couldn't talk about it. I was scared. I was frightened. Um, those 12 years were the worst years of my life. But then I'm 25 years old now, and it got worse. So, I had an ex who did the same thing to me. And then I had another guy who did the same thing to me, the abuse, mental and physically. Um, it's really hard for things to go your way when people are pushing you and making you do things you don't want to do. The same thing with your future. You plan your future out, then people like to knock your future down, and then people sit there and say that you'll be fine. You'll be fine, you'll be okay. But then we end up not being okay. Some people end up doing bad things because of their past, and we try to speak out, but when we get shut down again. It's not easy to go through hell, and people who have not gone through hell are sitting there thinking that the people that have gone through hell is going to heal overnight. Like, we're going to get over it, or like, we're going to move on. Like, no, we're not. That's not how it works. You can heal broken bones, but you can't heal a broken mind. It takes a long time to heal. It's very painful. It's very depressing. People don't care anymore. And when they do, they end up saying, oh, well, I guess we are just going to live our lives the way we want to. So when it comes to people who have parents, for some of us who don't, it's really easy to say that those people are lucky to have parents. I get and I understand that. Well, I don't understand that, but I get that some people who have parents hate their parents just for being protective of them. That there's nothing wrong with that. They're just trying to protect you. They don't want you to get hurt. They don't want you to feel pain. I mean, it's just not easy for your parents to take care of you when you're pushing them away themselves. When you're not feeling like you could trust them, they rather for you to trust and not trust them. Take it from somebody who doesn't have parents. I never knew my dad. I never met him. My mom was not a caring person. She was very selfish. She was very rude and disrespectful, and she didn't want me. And that's why I asked myself, why did she leave me? And then when I asked myself the same thing about my dad, why did he leave me? Why didn't he want to talk to me? Why didn't he want to find me? It hurt me so much that the pain was so ridiculous that I couldn't even I couldn't even go on. My older brother hated me, and just added on to that, I think I almost lost faith in myself. I don't know about this whole God thing. I mean, I don't know if I believe in that stuff or not. But the people who have parents should understand that their parents are there to love them, to care for them, to protect them. Even if you guys fight and argue with each other, that's just how life is. Parents and kids argue with each other. That's what they do. They do that all the time. So, what I'm saying is, please respect your parents. Be happy that you have them in your life. Be happy that they love you, and be grateful because people without parents, some of us can go life without them. Some of us can be happy, excited, hopeful with our lives, but some of us who can't or doesn't feel like they can. So what I'm saying is, anyone who's out there who's been through so much, you can always talk to somebody who's there. You're strong. There are people out there who do care. There are people out there who will listen. If no one else will listen to you, then there's other people who will. And just know that not everything's gonna be gone. Your heart will still be there, your life will still be there. Don't don't lose your life. Do not even think about that. Don't I know it's hard. Okay? Again, I understand. Been there, is still in there half the time. We are all made differently. We have different personalities, we have different ways we think, we have the ways we talk, the way we walk, things like that. We are all different, but we are special in our own way. We are stronger and better. So just know that life is worth fighting for, even if you don't want to, even when there's times when you want to give up. But, you know, don't. There's somebody always there to catch you when you fall. And if nobody else was listening, then I'm here too. I will listen. And just know you are special.